my name is Haley and it's Wednesday here on Internet Hobos, and this week it is Halloween week, and I thought today I would tell you guys a very spooky story. So first we have to set the mood. Ooh. But I'm gonna tell you guys this very spooky story. This one is called Don't Turn on the Light. She commanded the room in the basement of her dorm as soon as she realized she would have to pull an all-nighter in order to prepare for tomorrow's final exam. Now, that's already like a scary story in itself. Her roommate, Jenna, liked to get to bed early, so she packed up everything she thought she would need and went downstairs to study and study and study some more. It was 2 o'clock when she realized that she'd left one of the textbooks upstairs on her bed. With a dramatic sigh, she rose and climbed the stairs slowly to her third floor dorm room. This is such a scary story. First of all, final exam. Second of all, studying. Third of all, she has to climb up some stairs. Like, this perfect story. The lights were dim in the long hallway, and the old boards creaked under her weary tread. She reached her room and turned the handle as softly as she could, pushing the door open just enough to slip inside, so that the hall lights wouldn't wake her roommate. Very considerate. The room was filled with a strange metallic smell. She frowned a bit. Her arms were breaking into chills. There was a strange feeling of malice in the room, as if the malevolent gaze were fixed upon her. It was a mind trick. The all-nighter was finally catching up with her. She could hear Jenna breathing on the far side of the room, a heavy sound, almost as if she'd been running. Whoa, this is getting pretty spooky. Jenna must have picked up a cold during her last tense week before finals. She crept along the wall until she reached her bed, groping among the covers for her stray history textbook. In silence, she could hear her steady drip, drip, drip sound. She sighed silently. Facilities would have to come fix the sink in the bathroom. Again. Her fingers closed on the textbook. She picked it up softly and withdrew from the room as silently as she could. Relieved to be out of the room, she hurried back downstairs, collapsed into an overstuffed chair, and studied again until 6 o'clock. She finally decided that enough was enough. If she slipped upstairs now, she could get a couple hours sleep before her 9 o'clock exam. Bursts of the sun's rays were beaming through the windows as she slowly slid in the door, hoping not to awaken Jenna. Her nose was met by the earthy, metallic smell a second before her eyes registered the scene in her dorm room. Jenna was spread-eagled on the top of her bed against the far wall, her throat cut from ear to ear, and her nightdress stained with blood. 2 drops of the blood fell from the saturated blanket with a drip, drip noise that sounded like a leaky faucet. Scream after scream poured from her mouth, but she couldn't stop herself any more than she could seize, wringing her hands. Along the hallway, doors slammed and footsteps came running down the passage. Within moments, other students had gathered in the doorway, and one of her friends gripped her arms with a shaking hand and pointed a trembling finger towards the wall. Her eyes widened in shock at what she saw. She fainted in her friend's arms. On the wall above her, written in her roommate's blood, were the words, "Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the light?" Spooky! I hope that story gave you the heebie-jeebies. So that was me reading you guys a very spooky story. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this could be like a little bedtime story for you guys. Don't turn on the lights. And yeah, give this video a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe. Leave a comment down below for whatever, if you guys want me to read any more scary, spooky stories. I don't know. And I'll talk to you guys next Wednesday. Bye!